Hey guys, welcome to Bubbleman's world. I'm here with D420K, and we're up at Cypress Provincial Park Lookout. So you're gonna hear a lot of cars going by. You'll probably see people in the background over there, sort of looking at this pretty beautiful city view in the background. In between D and I, you can see that the city of Vancouver's back there. I'll probably show you guys another little glimpse. I did a video up here some time ago with Johnny B, so you might remember this view, but we never actually sat down and kind of did the session like we're gonna do today. I got my new Plasma Mini battery, so this is a real nice little unit. Just turn that on, give it a check. Boom, she's live. Yep.
Here we go, a nice hot rod motorbike coming up to rip up the mountain.
Oh yeah, so let's tell our story as we're waiting for this to heat up. What a crazy story.
Yeah. Got a speed ticket coming up the mountain.
We did get a speeding ticket coming up the mountain, that's true. We had a little bit of, we got a little excited coming up the early part of the mountain. You can hear these guys ripping because what did the cop tell us after he gave us, first of all, he gave us a huge break. We were so much over the speed limit that he could have impounded the bikes and given us a $400 ticket each. Whereas instead what he did was he gave us a $120 ticket?
$138 ticket.
There was a discount on it if we paid it early. I think he said it would be 120 or $125.
Yeah.
No taking the bike, which was huge. And you know what? I just remembered this is my 2.0 D. Oh no, it should work. Let's hope this works. I've actually only used this battery with my dabinator. I haven't tried the D-nail on it, so it's possible that if the electronics are too powerful in here, too much wattage is needed, and this isn't enough. We got this for the backup, so we do have the backup, and hopefully this will turn on. But you know what? I don't think it's going to. I think that it's just going to turn off, and it's not enough power. What a bummer! I totally spaced that. Would have been nice to. Oh, here we go. It's up to 93. It's 3 degrees hotter than it was. No, now it's going down. It's funny because I've had this problem with my D-nail just not working with the batteries. I don't know what kind of electronics they're putting in here, but they are good because I'll tell you, they pull so much power that a giant battery like this, you can't even basically heat up a nail with it. So, yeah, it's cold. Weird. All right, well, you want to do the torchy action?
Yeah, you bet.
Because I did bring a couple of varieties of nails. I brought that little titanium one that I was showing you earlier, which is this guy here. And then I brought the banger as well. So we've got both the quartz and the titanium.
What? I'd like the banger, the quartz, just because that's what I like the most.
Let's do it. You want to set it up and start getting it going here? Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to get this going eventually. It seems as though if I want to use my battery, I'm going to have to bring my dabinator. It seems to be the tool for the job. This D-nail just doesn't seem to want to run off of a battery, so until those guys get that organized, I think I'll probably just stick with my dabinator. And thus the reason we have a quiver of these tools in our arsenal, because you never know when one might not be able to get the trick done while the other one simply can. You having a good time?
Yep.
All right, so we got the quartz banger in there. We got the torch. We got all sorts of varieties here. You want to hit some rosin?
Yeah, I'd like to hit some rosin dipped in my Harmony dry sift.
All right, let me pull something else special.
And this Harmony dry sift, you know, I had such a problem with my stuff turning into caking out when I'd come down to the coast because of the moisture, right?
Yep.
Well, then we were on Haas Church there, and I asked Cuban Grower and yourself, like, what's the deal with that? Like, how come it cakes out like that? And he said, you got to cure it for more time.
Yeah, get it dry.
And what I did is I did that. I cured it, and even I brought it down here in my pocket on my motorbike, all the way down from Prince George to Vancouver.
Nice.
And it's still nothing but sandy beautifulness, man. I see the difference on the cure, big time.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh, yeah, I got a nice big
All right. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
A little bit of D-nailage for the D-man. Minus the nail. I've been having quite the time with this battery thing, and I was so excited to finally get this going with the battery and be able to show you guys I got a battery, the D-nail works on it, and I'm so sorry that the D-nail does not work on it. But next time you see me and I'm out and about, I'm gonna have my Dabinator, and big shout out to Maximilian for producing a unit that it's a little bit different from D-nail, but I'll tell you, the unit works on both UK power, European power, and Canadian power, and it also works on this battery for whatever reason. So we'll continue to troubleshoot with D-nail because I, of course, love to support those guys. But
man, that was a tasty rip. You
I bet.
Better set that up.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for one of those. And it's nice to have the torch as the backup, which is what I told you to bring, isn't it?
Yep.
I kind of knew what was going to happen.
I already had it, though.
Of course you
Just
did.
in case.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at this, guys. A little bit of rosin dipped in full melt dry sift. The holy grail of melts, you know, that top grade full melt bubble hash or full melt dry sift, 99.9% heads. Really hard to beat, guys. Really hard to beat. All right, so yeah, I'll give it a little second there. I'm learning this culture of, you know, keep feeling the nail with my hand. I have to say, I'm not good enough at it that I really appreciate the D-nail for that reason, where I just know the temperature. Not to mention also, when people watch this video, they'll notice that whenever the torch gets lit, it dilutes the sound of our voices, and you can't hear the stories that we're trying to tell.
Torching is a bit of a pain in the ass.
A little bit, you know?
A little bit, yeah. I'd brace them. That's okay.
What a great hit.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hit for me too. You know, one thing I seen guys doing was I think it was the Van City extract guys.
With the Q-tip?
Yeah, they were doing. They'd put their iPhone on the timer and go at time at 45 seconds after they got the quartz red or orange.
Yeah.
Time at 45 seconds, and then do their hit. They
some do
nice
30
cooler,
seconds. Some do 25, 45.
It's a nice cooler hit, and you know that sort of thing. So that's pretty. I like that. Just different methods, I guess. And if you really wanted to get technical, grab one of those little laser pointer things that does the temperature. And watch what the temperature drops to after that 45 seconds.
Well, that's why I want to invent a torch that has that built into it.
Oh, man.
So you're just torching with a little LED readout, and it tells you when the thing has reached the temperature. You turn your torch off, you do a double check. Yeah, we're at the right temperature. You can hit right away. I don't like the idea of waiting to have a hit. Mm-hmm. You know?
And wasting your butane when you don't have to.
And wasting the butane when we don't have to. Man, I'm so glad that our bikes are still here and not impounded. That was really, you know what? We always hear the stories about the bad cops. Well, we're here to tell you today that Darren and I dealt with a pretty decent cop. He had zero attitude. He was zero suspicious of us. He could have easily ran our names and found out we both had felony records. He just was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave us a break on a $400 ticket, and he didn't impound our vehicles for 7 days at $70 a pop. A day, which is another like $400, $500. So it ends up being a $1,000 pinch when they give you that ticket and they take your vehicle away. So instead of that happening, Dee and I each got a $120 pinch, and 5 minutes later we're sitting at this table enjoying some bowls of some beautiful rosin and dry sift. So gotta like the way that worked out. I wonder what people think when they drive by on their bicycles, or they just happen to be walking by and they see this big tattooed bearded guy with a blowtorch in his hand heating up a fatty piece of glass. I hope what they think is, damn son, I think that's D420K and Bubbleman hitting the mothership over there.
You know what? They probably do.
We should head on over there.
And they should.
Well, you should, absolutely. If you see us in public and we're filming a Bubbleman's episode and you just kind of recognize us for whatever reason, absolutely come right over, interrupt, and become a part of the show. We definitely wouldn't say no to that.
Yeah, I've taken guys right back to my place and got them so baked they didn't even know their name. And I met them on the SkyTrain. They were yelling at me down the street one day.
Yeah.
D420K out the window in traffic, right in Vancouver. I'm like, what the fuck? That's just fucking awesome.
Yep.
And then on Canada Day, I'm on the SkyTrain, and the same guys that were yelling at me go, hey, D420K, we're the guys that were yelling at you. Remember? I'm like, you're the only guys that have done that. Yes, I remember.
Awesome.
They're like, where you going? I'm
That's
like,
so cool.
to the commercial drive one. And they're like, well, we're going there too. I'm like, you want to get baked? They're like, fuck yeah. I got them peeled on the dry sift.
Peeled?
They fucking loved it, man.
How's that for a
I love
word?
doing that shit.
Peeled. I love that
Peeled.
shit. I got
Peeled.
them peeled.
Yeah.
And when he says that, I really do believe they were peeled. Perhaps if you were the guys that D420K peeled out that day, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and let us know your side of the story and how things went and how peeled you actually were, because I bet you he's downplaying it. You guys were really peeled. Very soon.
Well, here's something I just got. How long was that I was telling that story after I heated that up and everything? Because I got it, like, it's
Maybe
not
like
even
30
it's not even
seconds,
black.
40 seconds.
And the taste of that low temp dab
Of course.
was fucking phenomenal. Really good. Really good. That rosin and the dry sift, just.
That's why I love the low temp dab. I love the intensity of a hotter rip. I love the idea of producing a rip that is both of those things, the best of both of those things and neither of the lesser parts of those things. Truck pulling in. Look at that, we've already condensed quite a little bit of rippage. Well, I'm gonna go for some of this crazy reddish purple.
That's some seriously looking fire. Wow. And tasty too.
It is pretty ridiculous. I squeezed some rosin out of it and it is absolutely just...
freaking ridiculous.
Dude, you can't even touch it. I bet you I could squeeze rosin out of it with
your
my fingers.
Yeah.
I bet you $100 bucks I could do it. Yeah, just be like... I can feel it on my fingers. Just touching it leaves a clear, oily residual. It's awesome. Pretty nice and cooked. I'm gonna back it up with one of these though.
Man, the motorbike is so shiny.
Yeah, it feels nice when you pick it up. It's not so great when you leave the place and then get a ticket, but who would have known that guy was a police officer following behind us from miles back?
Yeah, we were doing $140 on the freeway, just fucking ripping.
That was fast.
Ripping, just cruising.
Too fast.
And then up the hill, fucking,
Yeah.
just being fucking kids on bikes, I guess, not obeying the law.
Yeah, not necessarily being dangerous, I wouldn't say. Just
No,
maybe
definitely
going
not.
just a little bit over the speed limit. So, we got caught as generally we do when we do things we're not supposed to
You
be
know,
doing.
normally I would dispute tickets and stuff because it's the thing to do just in case the cop's on vacation or,
I wouldn't
or
dispute this
whatever.
ticket.
But you know what? One thing they do these days is they pay cops double time now to go to court and to test and to go like that, because before in the old days you dispute it and sometimes the cops would be off duty and they'd be like, I'm not going in on that day and fucking wasting my day off.
Yeah.
And they just wouldn't show up for court. You'd win, fucking no ticket, no points, boom, you're out of there. And that happened quite a bit. But nowadays,
That's that Ducati again.
Yeah.
That thing is insane.
yeah,
It looks like a fucking bullet.
yeah. Where was I?
You were telling the story about...
Bucket stone.
I can't remember. I had it.
People are gonna fucking laugh at this, man.
They'll have to rewind because they won't know what we were talking about.
How
either.
many potheads does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know. What are you
One.
talking about?
What do you think? We're all fucking stupid? Just because we smoke pot? Oh, fucking. Buddy told me that yesterday. I just fucking laughed.
That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna finish it off with one more ripper because I should. Burn off D420K's residuals here. Smoke those off. Get it. That's what's nice about quartz. You can get it so nice and clean.
Yeah.
Tasty. City's looking pretty sick.
It is, yeah.
Such a nice view from up here, especially for fireworks or any of that sort of stuff. that cool off a little bit before I rip it up. Didn't get it really as clean as I would have liked to, but you know what? It's hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck. How hot
Is fuck.
fuck? We need the laser pointer. And for anybody out there that's concerned about us smoking and riding, we're gonna sit here for another 4 or 5 hours.
Dude, we'll be here for a long
and
time.
fucking hang out and let it wear off and all that before we actually get on the bike.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the sunset.
Yeah,
We might share it with you guys if you're lucky, but
maybe not.
maybe not. You never
I don't
know.
know. Might run out of battery time. But we could plug that battery into yours, into that, and charge it like that. If we do, who knows?
Yep, true enough.
We got it covered.
All right, well, fucking A, that was good. Good little Cypress Pulse rips. Wanted to fucking give you guys a video. Haven't given you guys one for a while, aside from the email press review and, of course, Ash Weekly. Try to make more videos in the near